The frost bit the window, a wolf in the night. Another December, no warmth in sight. I sat by the fire, the shadows ran deep, with years of my heart locked away, fast asleep. But the snow whispered something soft on the air, a sound I'd forgotten, like a long-lost prayer. When the door finally opened, her knock broke the chill, and time seemed to stop as the world stood still. She smiled like the sunrise, her voice like a hymn, and I knew in that moment life could begin again. Her coat held the cold, but her hands held the past. Stories unspoken, they warmed me at last. She laughed like the bells on a Christmas Eve sleigh, and the years I had wasted just melted away. The wind carried silence, the stars seemed to glow, a quiet redemption in the falling snow. I'd written my endings, but I'd written them wrong. She knocked on my door and rewrote every song. When the door finally opened, her knock broke the chill, and time seemed to stop as the world stood still. She smiled like the sunrise, her voice like a hymn, and I knew in that moment life could begin again. The wind carried silence, the stars seemed to glow, a quiet redemption in the falling snow. I'd written my endings, but I'd written them wrong. She knocked on my door and rewrote every song. When the door finally opened, her knock broke the chill, and time seemed to stop as the world stood still. She smiled like the sunrise, her voice like a hymn, and I knew in that moment life could begin again. Barn smells of hay in December's frost, a quiet morning counting what's been lost. He ties a ribbon red as a cardinal's wing, hopes in its flutter next year might bring a new wish tied to the saddle horn, prayers for the weary, dreams reborn. The snow may fall, but the heart stays warm with a new wish tied to the saddle horn. The trail's been rough, full of ruts and bends, but every journey's got its place it ends. The leather's worn, the rain stretched thin, but hopes are right. He'll take again. The wind hums low, the pines softly sway. Tomorrow feels closer, just one ride away. A new wish tied to the saddle horn, prayers for the weary, dreams reborn. The snow may fall, but the heart stays warm, with a new wish tied to the saddle horn. He sees the trail lined with stars tonight, guiding him steady, a softer light. A whispered promise in the winter air, next year we'll meet him somewhere fair. A new wish tied to the saddle horn, prayers for the weary, dreams reborn. The snow may fall, but the heart stays warm, with a new wish tied to the saddle horn. Guiding him steady, a softer light. A whispered promise in the winter air, next year we'll meet him somewhere fair. I whispered my wishes to the frozen sky, breath rising like smoke from a winter fire. The stars, they just blink quiet and shy, but I stood there hoping, filled with desire. A prayer written in frost, etched by hands worn and lost, for a better harvest, a softer heart. This year, let it heal where it's torn apart. The barn leans heavy under snow's weight, and the plow rusts in the frozen dirt. The wind sings low through the old farm gate, carrying whispers of joy and hurt. If heaven's watching, I hope it sees the cracks in the ground, the bend in my knees. A prayer written in frost, etched by hands worn and lost, for a better harvest, a softer heart. This year, let it heal where it's torn apart. The church bell rings through the icy air, calling the weary to bow in prayer. But here I stand in the field so still, hoping the cold won't break my will. A prayer written in frost, etched by hands worn and lost, for a better harvest, a softer heart. This year, let it heal where it's torn apart. but here I stand in the field so still, hoping the cold won't break my will. Christmas Eve, snow on the ground quiet, just the hum of the old fridge and a cow cry. Another year gone by, just like the one before, except for those muddy boots sitting by the kitchen door. He left them there last week, said he was heading east to some big city with concrete and steel at least. That's what he called it, said he needed room to breathe. Left a note on the table, plain as you please. Oh, those boots by the door, they tell a story all their own. Red clay roads and a boy who wanted to roam. I traced the dry to mud, thought of all my bitter words, hoping that big city's kinder than I ever was. His mama always said he had a restless heart, always looking for something right from the very start. Me, I just wanted him to stay right here close to home. Help me with the fences, not out there all alone. Oh, those boots by the door, they tell a story all their own. Red clay roads and a boy who wanted to roam. I traced the dry to mud, thought of all my bitter words, hoping that big city's kinder than I ever was. The lights on the tree blink slow, a silent, steady glow. Remembered his face then, just a little boy, you know, with eyes full of wonder, looking at the star on top, praying for a new toy, hoping time would never stop. Oh, those boots by the door, they tell a story all their own. Red clay roads and a boy who wanted to roam. I traced the dry to mud, thought of all my bitter words, hoping that big city's kinder than I ever was. The lights on the tree blink slow, a silent, steady glow. Remembered his face then, just a little boy, you know, with eyes full of wonder, looking at the star on top, praying for a new toy, hoping time would never stop. Coffee cooling on the farmhouse table, steam fading like a ghost in the air. Her chair sits empty, cold and stable. The Christmas lights don't seem to care. The tree's still lit, but the glow feels wrong. A hollow echo in a lonesome song. Bitter cold outside, the silence inside. Her empty chair still haunts my side. Christmas morning ain't the same this year. Coffee cooling where her hands aren't near. Stockings hanging, untouched and still. A whisper of joy the room won't fill. Snow keeps falling on the window pane, but the warmth she brought won't come again. A bit of cold outside, the silence inside. Her empty chair still haunts my side. Christmas morning ain't the same this year. Coffee cooling where her hands aren't near. The farmhouse hums with the weight of time. Every creak and crack feels like a sign. She's here in spirit, I know it's true, but I'd give it all for one more view. The bitter cold outside, the silence inside. Her empty chair still haunts my side. Christmas morning ain't the same this year. Coffee cooling where her hands aren't near. She's here in spirit, I know it's true, but I'd give it all for one more view. The snow was falling hard that night, a suitcase by the door. Mama's tears froze in the porch light as I swore I'd come back no more. Yeah, I turned my back on all I knew, chased a dream that wouldn't stay true. The year I left, the frost cut deep, I carried pride I couldn't keep. But the year I came back, the fire burned bright, Christmas candles lit the night. I found my place and love came through in the arms of home under sky so blue. The road was long, the nights were thin, I lost myself out there, but a letter came, her hand within, a lifeline through the cold despair. Come back, she wrote, there's still a chair by the fire, your heart's still here to share. The train pulled in, the snow lay still, I saw the house on the hill. The year I left, the frost cut deep, I carried pride I couldn't keep. But the year I came back, the fire burned bright, Christmas candles lit the night. I found my place and love came through in the arms of home under sky so blue. Now the scent of pine fills the air, laughter echoes up the stairs. The cold's still outside, but I don't care, 'cause warmth is a gift we share. The year I left, the frost cut deep, I carried pride I couldn't keep. But the year I came back, the fire burned bright, Christmas candles lit the night. I found my place and love came through in the arms of home under sky so blue. Now the scent of pine fills the air, laughter echoes up the stairs. The cold's still outside, but I don't care, 'cause warmth is a gift we share. under silent stars. The frost bites deep, the earth lies thirsty in restless sleep. The barn stands still, the wind won't sing. Oh Lord, send rain, let the green fields spring. A wish for the fields, a wish for her, for the soil to bloom, for my heart to stir. Under silent stars I softly pray for rain on my land and peace Christmas Day. The firewood cracks, the old clock chimes, I count the echoes of better times. Her laugh, her touch, the way she'd glow. Oh Lord, bring her back, don't let her go. The night feels heavy, the heavens wide. I wait for an answer, no place to hide. A wish for the fields, a wish for her, for the soil to bloom, for my heart to stir. Under silent stars I softly pray for rain on my land and peace Christmas Day. Manger's light guides the weary and torn. A child's promising a world reborn. If there's mercy left, if there's love to find, oh Lord, touch the earth, heal this heart of mine. A wish for the fields, a wish for her, for the soil to bloom, for my heart to stir. Under silent stars I softly pray for rain on my land and peace Christmas Day. Guides the weary and torn. A child's promising a world reborn. If there's mercy left, if there's love to find, oh Lord, touch the earth, heal this heart of mine. Power was out, the town was still. Snow on the rooftops, frost on the sill. The candlelight flickered, shadows danced long, but the cold didn't bite, it felt like a song. The day the lights came back on, I saw your face in the glow at dawn. Every bulb lit a memory clear and strong of the love we made when the nights felt alone. Oh, the day the lights came back on. I stood by the window, I watched the street shine, the power lines humming like a lifeline. But my mind wandered back simpler days, to the warmth of your laugh and your gentle ways. The stars disappeared, the glow took their place, but nothing compared to the light on your face. The day the lights came back on, I saw your face in the glow at dawn. Every bulb lit a memory clear and strong of the love we made when the nights fell long. Oh, the day the lights came back on. That Christmas Eve, the snow was deep, but we didn't leave. The fire burned low, but we didn't care, because love lit the room, it was all we shared. The day the lights came back on, I saw your face in the glow at dawn. Every bulb lit a memory clear and strong of the love we made when the nights fell long. Oh, the day the lights came back on. Do you remember that Christmas Eve? The snow was deep, but we didn't leave. The fire burned low, but we didn't care, because love lit the room, it was all we shared. Dust motes dancing in the window light. Another Christmas morning, cold and bright. Another year gone by, the snow falls deep. Still got that little box tucked while you sleep. Wrapped it up myself in paper gold with a red silk ribbon, 20 years old, a silver locket shaped just like a heart, hoping for a brand new, hopeful start. Oh, the gift I never had the courage to give just sits here gathering dust as long as I live. Another silent promise, another whispered prayer, a Christmas morning truth hanging in the air. Remember dancing close by the fire's glow. That was a Christmas Eve so long ago. I had it in my pocket, felt its weight, but words got caught, and then it was too late. Oh, the gift I never had the courage to give just sits here gathering dust as long as I live. Another silent promise, another whispered prayer, a Christmas morning truth hanging in the air. Maybe someday, when the leaves turn brown, I'll find that courage all over this town. But the moments pass like sand through a sea, and the gift I never had the courage courage to give just sits here gathering dust as long as I live. Another silent promise, another whispered prayer, a Christmas morning truth hanging in the air. Maybe someday, when the leaves turn brown, I'll find that courage all over this town. But the moments pass like sand through a sieve, and the gift I never had the courage to give. The snow is falling, the tracks were cold, a suitcase in hand, his story untold. The engine screamed as it swallowed the night, and my brother was gone with the fading light. I still hear the whistle every Christmas Eve, a lonely sound that won't let me breathe. Does he feel the frost? Does he miss the fire? Does the train keep rolling, or has it retired? Mama sets his place at the table still, her trembling hands can't break her will. The pine tree glows, the carols play, but the train keeps taking my peace away. Every snowfall paints his face in my mind, every whistle reminds me of what's left behind. I still hear the whistle every Christmas Eve, a lonely sound that won't let me breathe. Does he see the lights? Does he hear the songs? Does he ever wonder where he belongs? Years have passed, but the tracks remain, a ghostly thread of joy and pain. If I could rewrite this winter's tale, I'd bring him back on that iron rail. Christmas Eve, a lonely sound that won't let me breathe. Does he see the lights? Does he hear the songs? Does he ever wonder where he belongs? Past, but the tracks remain, a ghostly thread of joy and pain. If I could rewrite this winter's tale, I'd bring him back on that iron rail. Lifted my eyes to the quietest sky, the frost bit sharp on a December night. The old grain silo stood cold and still, A shadow giant on the frozen hill. The wind whispered low like a prayer in flight, carrying hopes through the winter's bite. A star over the old grain silo, guiding me where I need to go. I ask for one more chance tonight to mend what I broke, to make it right. A star over the old grain silo, shining bright through the falling snow. The cedar tree wore its silver crown while memories stirred in this quiet town. I thought of her face by the fire's glow, the warmth I'd lost and the love I know. The barn door creaked like a hymn unsung, every note a reminder of all I'd done. But the star stayed steady, it didn't wane, a spark of hope through the window pane. A star over the old grain silo, guiding me where I need to go. I ask for one more chance tonight to mend what I broke, to make it right. A star over the old grain silo, shining bright through the falling snow. Maybe she'll hear my boots on the stairs, maybe she'll know how much I still care. I got nothing but love in this borrowed time, hoping that star leads her heart to mine. A star over the old grain silo, guiding me where I need to go. I ask for one more chance tonight to mend what I broke, to make it right. A star over the old grain silo, shining bright through the falling snow. Maybe she'll hear my boots on the stairs, maybe she'll know how much I still care. I got nothing but love in this borrowed time, hoping that star leads her heart to mine. A star over the old grain silo, guiding me where I need to go. I ask for one more chance tonight to make it right. I stood alone in the snow, boots sinking deep. The wind bit my face, cutting sharp, cutting steep. The lights on the pine trees blinked red and gold, but my heart stayed quiet and just bitter and cold. Waiting by the frozen bus stop, I pray that this Christmas she'd find her way. The stars hung heavy, the night stretched wide, but hope kept burning, though the world felt tight. A car passed by, its headlights dim. The silence echoed a ghostly hymn. Last year she left, a suitcase in hand, and said she needed space, needed new land. The snow keeps falling, covering tracks, but I keep watching waiting for her back. Waiting by the frozen bus stop, I pray that this Christmas she'd find her way. The stars hung heavy, the night stretched wide, but hope kept burning, though the world felt tight. They say love's a gamble, a long cold fight, but I'll stand here forever through this winter night. The wreath on the door feels empty and bare, without her laughter, her voice in the air. Waiting by the frozen bus stop, I pray that this Christmas she'd find her way. The stars hung heavy, the night stretched wide, but hope kept burning, though the world felt tight. I drove all night through falling snow. The road stretched long, the miles slow. The headlights carved the darkness thin. A prayer whispered soft beneath my skin. Each curve I took, my heart would leap. Was she waiting or fast asleep? The candle I left on the window, a tiny flame through the storm's cold blow. Does it still burn? Does it still show that love is a light that never lets go? The pines stood tall, their branches bowed. The world wore white, so quiet, so proud. I thought of her hands, warm as June, and her voice like a fiddle's sweetest tune. I followed the glow in my memories' haze, hoping to find her through winter's maze. The candle I left on the window, a tiny flame through the storm's cold blow. Does it still burn? Does it still show that love is a light that never lets go? Each mile felt like a year gone by. The snowflakes whispered, don't let it die. I held her name like a hymn in my chest, praying her love was a flame still blessed. The candle I left on the window, a tiny flame through the storm's cold blow. Does it still burn? Does it still show that love is a light that never lets go? Each mile felt like a year gone by. The snowflakes whispered, don't let it die. I held her name like a hymn in my chest, praying her love was a flame still blessed. tiny flame through the storm's cold blow. Does it still burn? Does it still show that love is a light that never lets go?
Headlights cutting through December fall. Just past Chattanooga, felt like I was in a monologue of all the things we said and all we didn't say, huh? The rearview mirror shows a life I ain't outrun. Oh, the long road back to Nashville, every mile of memory bitter and still. Christmas lights blinking on every little shack, another lonely year on this long road back. The radio plays a carol, something about a silent night. It reminds me of your smile, glowing soft and bright. Before the arguments, before the quiet cold, before our story got too heavy to hold. Oh, the long road back to Nashville, every mile of memory bitter and still. Christmas lights blinking on every little shack, another lonely year on this long road back. Maybe next year, maybe I'll stay put, maybe I'll find a reason, a different route. But tonight it's just me and this humming steel and the ghost of a love that Christmas used to feel. Still, Christmas lights blinking on every little shack, another lonely year on this long road back. Maybe next year, maybe I'll stay put, maybe I'll find a reason, a different route. But tonight it's just me and this humming steel and the ghost of a love that Christmas used to feel. Christmas lights blinking on every little shack, another lonely year on this long road back. Hay dust swirled in the stable light, a quiet dance in the Christmas night. I stood where the past still lingers near, every breath held the weight of the years, and the smell of the stable cut through my mind. Like the vows I broke, like love left behind. Hay dust and old promises tangled in the air, memories of a love I swore I'd always wear. The manger's empty, but the silence calls. Hay dust and old promises, they haunt these walls. Bells from the church drifted soft and low through frosted fields where the cold winds blow. I swore I'd return, but I let her down before I ever left
this small hollow town. Hay dust and old promises tangled in the air, memories of a love I swore I'd always wear. The manger's empty, but the silence calls. Hay dust and old promises, they haunt these walls. I see her smile in the stable's glow, her hand on mine in the falling snow. But a man too proud, too scared to stay, can lose his heart when he walks away. Hay dust and old promises tangled in the air, memories of a love I swore I'd always wear. The manger's empty, but the silence calls. Hay dust and old promises, they haunt these walls. I see her smile in the stable's glow, her hand on mine in the falling snow. But a man too proud, too scared to stay, can lose his heart when he walks away. Hay dust and old promises, her scarf still hung on the old coal rack, frayed at the edges, blue and black. The scent of pine and her perfume, filling the silence in this empty room. The scarf she forgot last winter still carries the warmth she left behind. A threadbare ghost of love that lingers, wrapped around my heart and mind. Snow piles high on the gravel lane, I watch it fall through the frosted pane. The fire crackles, the shadows play, but the chill in my chest won't go away. I reach for the scarf, but it's not the same. It's her I need, not this fragile frame. The scarf she forgot last winter still carries the warmth she left behind. A threadbare ghost of love that lingers, wrapped around my heart and mind. Every Christmas carol sounds bittersweet, every light on the tree feels incomplete. The scarf's still here, but she's not near. I keep holding on to what disappeared. The scarf she forgot last winter still carries the warmth she left behind. A threadbare ghost of love that lingers, wrapped around my heart and mind. Every Christmas carol sounds bittersweet, every light on the tree feels incomplete. The scarf's still here, but she's not near. I keep holding on to what disappeared.
complete. The scarf's still here, but she's not near. I keep holding on to what disappeared.
The snow piled high on a split rail fence, a frozen quilt across a field so dense. The creek's locked tight in an icy spell, but my heart's a storm of fiery hell. The stars hang low, they're silver thread, yet here I sit with words unsaid. Snow on the fence, fire in my chest. Christmas Eve won't grant me rest. The cold can't cool what I confess. Snow on the fence, fire in my chest. The barn light glows through the frosted glass, while shadows of the past amass. Her voice still hums through the empty hall, a ghost of love that used to call. The pine tree bows to the heavy snow, but my burden's one she'll never know. Snow on the fence, fire in my chest. This holy night feels like a test. The flames won't die, I'm too possessed. Snow on the fence, fire in my chest. Candles flicker on the windowsill, a prayer for peace, but I'm restless still. Her laugh, her touch, her Christmas cheer, they're gone, but they burn brighter here. The snow on the fence, fire in my chest, a silent night, my soul's unrest. The chill won't heal, I've confessed. Snow on the fence, fire in my chest. Candles flicker on the windowsill, a prayer for peace, but I'm restless still. Her laugh, her touch, her Christmas cheer, they're gone,